YouTube? This is that guy 781, and we're gonna do a blade overview slash review, compare and contrast. As you know, I only got 10 minutes, so let's crank out the facts really quick. Then we'll get to the opinions and why I feel which blade is a better blade for me. You may feel differently. But let's go over this really quick. The Kershaw we have here is the Kershaw Scamp. It is a, let's use a different pointer. This is a Kershaw Scamp. It is plain edge. The blade length is 3.38 inches. The blade material is 8CR13 MOV. The blade is titanium carbon tride coated. It does have a pocket clip, obviously it's a pocket knife. Handle material is G10, lock style is frame lock, and overall length is 8.01 inches. The Byrd Cara Cara combo edge. Blade length 3.88 inches, so it's exactly a half of an inch longer in blade length. Same steel, 8CR13 MOV, pocket clip, FRN handle. It does have the lock back system. And its overall length is 8.63 inches, so it's actually 0.62 inches longer than the Kershaw, and its blade is 0.5 inches longer as well. Two different types of handles, two different types of blade, combo edge and plain. Alright, let's dive into it. First, let's get on the likes of the knives. Let's start with the Byrd. Both knives are priced at about the same price, between $17 and $18. Both are definitely under $20. Go to yourcornerstore.com. It's a great website. They have great shipping rates, and the price on their blades are great as well. Alright, back to the knives. To me, the Byrd Cara Cara looks cool. It's aggressive looking. It's definitely got a long blade with a nice sweep to it. Decent point, not the best out there. I do like the FRN handle and the lockback style. I do like the bottom up carry style, and because it's, I don't know, when I pull it out of my pocket, you can't really see it from this way, but I'm gonna close it up. I'm pulling it up this way, so when I pull it up, it naturally comes open. But anyway, now I don't like the shiny blade. I'm not really too big fan of shininess or chrome looking or anything like that. I do like the handle. It does grip very nice. The handle is extremely light, the FRN handle. It does have the serrations on the spine of the knife. I think the term that's being said a lot is jimping. I'm just going to say serrations because I don't like the way jimping sounds. It sounds like a funny way of jumping, of saying the word jumping, but that's just me. Alright. It does have the lanyard hold. In case you guys are into that, put your little piece of paracord through there, tie it off to something. The clip is functional. The clip isn't as high as I'd like it to be, but it's not as high as I'd like it to be because of that lanyard hold. I do like my pocket knives to be very deep within my pocket. Likes of the Byrd also include the look. The look is good as a, dare I say it, it's going to be a very dirty word, tactical. It has a tactical look to it. Maybe not because it's shiny, just because it's a long blade and it looks mean. It looks like it'll cut the shit out of somebody, you know what I'm saying? But that could be a disadvantage. If you carry this knife on you every day, if you're gonna whip this out and pick your nails with it or cut some twine or whatever you're gonna do with it, if you're around a bunch of people, if you pull this thing out, if you're just like, they're gonna think you're gonna go stab somebody. Well, the liberal types, that is. Now, that's the one thing about this knife. It can easily invoke fear because it's a very big knife for a pocket knife. It's over 8 inches overall, 8.6 inches, so it's over 8.5 inches overall when open with a blade that's almost 4 inches. So it's a very scary looking knife, and that could be a bad thing and it can be a good thing. It's a good thing if you have to pull it out on a bad guy, but it's a bad thing if you're just doing a simple mundane task. And another thing that that's kind of what I like and don't like. But another major thing that I don't like is the quality is okay. The Spyderco Tenacious, it's like one of the cheaper Spydercos, but it even has better quality than the Byrd, I'd hate to say. And one thing that really shows in the quality of the Byrd, and it is made in China. Alright, you see the serrations there. Very nice looking. But when you flip it over, where do they go? I'm not sure if it's standard practice because I'm new to the whole knife game. I see the tips of the serrations, but they're not indented on the opposite side. They're only indented on one side. Now, I'm not sure why it's done that way. But, I don't know. To me, I really don't like it. Now, that's just a personal preference. I do like the knife overall. It's a good knife. It's sharp. It'll get the job done. The intimidation factor is good. But it's not a very friendly knife when people see you pull it out of your pocket. It's really intimidating to the wrong type of people. The next knife, and its pros and cons. Alright, this knife almost looks like a utility knife. You know, if someone was to pull this out before I was into knives, I really wouldn't think, oh, they're going to stab somebody. I'm going to think, oh, they're going to go pick their nails or cut some wire, open some boxes or something. The Kershaw Scamp just doesn't look super aggressive to me as this does. And maybe I'm the only one that sees it that way, I'm not sure. But what I do like about the Kershaw is the blade is dark. It's not shiny. The handle is a very nice G10 handle. It's got some good texturing to it. Not to be a fan of carrying it with the, the clip on the blade side where the blade's deployed from. But I've gotten used to it so far. But another thing I like about this is the frame lock. I feel really trustworthy of the frame lock. It's very nice. Some people don't like the thumb studs on the Kershaw. I find they work just fine. And it does have a lanyard hold as well. Stated, these knives are about the same price point. There's two things I don't like about the Kershaw. First one is this side right here. Okay, why are you gonna have G10, nice grip surface here, then on here you have just plain, smooth steel. I mean, that's all cool and it looks alright, it's like a two-face knife, which is, I guess that's cool, but I'd prefer to have the gripping surface on this side as well. Also, it does not have any of that serrations on top that we were referring to earlier. So it's not going to be easy to do a, I hate to say a stabbing maneuver as it would be with, the other knife. This has those serrations and also has that hump that gives that to you. The Kershaw is completely flat up top. So there's none of that. There's not going to be any of that there. Alright. So you kind of have an idea of which one I like. My pros and cons of the knives. If I could do it all over again and get two of the same knife, a plain version and a serrated version, which one would it be and which one would I have passed on? I'd have to pass on the Byrd. I'd have to get the Kershaw in serrated and in plain edge. I love the blade shape. I love the smoothness of it. I love the belly on the blade. It has a better point. I can actually deploy it faster. It gives me affirmative click, as opposed to with the Byrd. It opens with some authority, but I don't know. I'm just not really feeling the bird's eye as much as I would the spider hole, the spidey hole or whatever. And Kershaw Scamp. This is a recommendation by me. Some people may like the Byrd Cara Cara a bit more, but I think I'm going to get another one of these in combo edge. And this is that guy 781 signing off with a compare and contrast and which knife I prefer is the Kershaw Scamp. Get yours at yourcornerstore.com and thank you for watching.